So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our video of Rahu in the 7th house of your Dashamsha chart. As in what happens when Rahu is in the 7th house of your D10 Dashamsha. And as always, if you do not know if you have this particular position, what sign it's in, along with all your astrological details, for that check out the links here, KRSastrology.com, where under section you'll find my books, reports, consultations, and link to my academy, Maga Vedic Astrology Academy. So Rahu in the 7th house of Dashamsha. So 7th house within the Dashamsha will represent the context of partnerships in work, partnerships in business, your promotions, your fame at work, your opponents at work. Okay. And here you have Rahu. So couple of things definitely occur. And this is actually the second. So this is why I kind of had to cut this out. But first thing you will see that yes, you do at one point in life, not all the time, one point in life, you will feel cheated by the partner, deceived by the partner. Whether it's somebody working in your project at work or somebody that you're doing business partnership with. Now the timing of that happening, you will see especially with the transit, Rahu itself will either be going over Rahu or aspecting Rahu. It doesn't have to go in the Dashamsha. See, the thing is, when the transit is happening in the birth chart, just like when you were born, a planet was sitting in a certain house, yet it spreads itself to all the different houses and sign in all the other divisional charts, right? So it's not like you have to have 16 Rahus for 16 divisional charts. No, that one placement of Rahu that you have in your birth chart, based on its calculations, it's now going into different places in different divisional charts. So when a transit happens in the birth chart, it's spreading to that particular planet in other divisional charts. So this is something you watch for. And especially if Rahu is conjunct a planet, either it'll be the significance of the planet you feel betrayed by, or the sign that Rahu is in. Those are the things that you'll feel betrayed by. And one of the other things we see with Rahu is that this person will naturally go to foreign lands for work. Especially if you ever see moon in the 4th house or moon in the 10th house in Dashamsha, this person's going to go to foreign lands for work. They will be dealing at foreign lands at one point in life. And they don't have to move permanently to foreign lands. Many times I've do readings or meet people who, let's say, went to Singapore for three-year contract. They went to Dubai for 5 years. They went to UK for a year, came back. But it does happen. One goes. And at the same time, whenever fame happens, it happens in a big way. Like when this person is to be recognized at work, it happens in a big way. But the most important thing is what that fame is and what that fame will do for you. You have to look at the dispositor of Rahu, where it's placed. Because sometimes you want to avoid fame. Sometimes you do not want fame. So if you know that by receiving these awards, you may come into some magazine, you may come into some article online, well, you want to be careful of. And the easiest thing to understand is the dispositor should not be in a difficult condition or position. Doesn't matter what sign Rahu's in. I'm sure you're thinking of Scorpio and Aquarius and Virgo. No, whatever sign it's in, let it be. But the dispositor will display what that particular recognition will do amongst masses of people. Okay. And of course, remember, Rahu is something that is quick, something that happens suddenly, and something that eclipses every other thing out there. And remember, Rahu is darkness. Remember, Rahu is this particular thing that darkens the sky for a while, right? So, knowing this factor related to the seventh house and the dispositor, that fame can turn into that dark infamy. Now, of course, there's easy remedies out there, to do. One of the simplest thing, to do is just to do Kriya Yoga. I know it sounds very cliche, but do Kriya. You will see the change within you. You will see again the breath. The breath burns all the things. And remember, well, no, I can't say that. I was just about to say something, but no, I can't say that. Now, one of the other things that you will see, at one point, just one time at least, you see this interruption happen during your promotion. When you're trying to go for a promotion, you'll be given a promise that you're getting a promotion. And something happens where you just don't get it. Even though it was told to you, you will get it, it doesn't come to you. It comes to you next time around. So this is one of the main significance that you will also see. It gives that break, that hope. See, what it does, it gives that hope and takes it back. Because it is Rahu, it is that Asura. And it doesn't matter if it's with an exalted planet. It doesn't matter if it's with a debilitated planet. It doesn't even matter if it's with any planet. It doesn't even matter how good or bad the dispositor. It happens one time that a person will be told. And especially, you will see whichever sign that Rahu is in, see when that planet matures. For example, Rahu is in the 7th house in Virgo. That means at 32nd year, Mercury will mature. During that period, you can experience this particular promise coming and then going. And then at the same time, again, those promises, the transit of Rahu in the birth chart will show. That is the promise going to be given or taken back? So this is one other thing that you have to keep into consideration. So when somebody tells you to your face, oh, we're going to do this and we're going to do that and we're going to put you in this position. Are you ready? Say, sure. Let me know when you guys are ready. But once they say that, don't be going out there celebrating and telling your friends and family, hey, I'm promised a promotion. This is going to be great. This is good. And I'm going to be like, making this much money now. Oh, let's do this. Let's do that. Don't. Just keep it quiet. Just pretend like it was never told to you. Go about with your work. Think like you forgot about it, that it's ever going to happen. So when it doesn't, for that one time, you will not be disappointed. But you get that. And the thing is, the promotion, the rise that comes in, like I said, it just comes suddenly. Like the day that you least expect anything to be happening in terms of your promotion, like paraprapti, as they say. The day you're just not even expecting, boom, it just comes about. That's how Rahu works here. That's how very similarly Rahu even works in the 10th house. But there are remedies, but it's not, you can't just do a remedy just based on a Rahu position in the Dashamsha. The remedy has to be done with the Rahu's position in the birth chart. Because that is the reason why you are having this Rahu in the 7th house. So the remedy I can't speak of because we have to look at the birth chart Rahu and then provide the remedy from there. Okay. But again, this is not like you have to have a remedy. Don't think like you have to have a remedy. You don't. You may not need it if Rahu is in a good condition, if its dispositor is in a good condition. And especially because 7th house, okay, is 10th from the 10th. And remember, the thing that I was talking about, sudden thing, right? Like suddenly something happens. So you will see many surprises, like especially if it's in a good dignity, like you will see this person go from 1 to 100 in within a year, within a 1 year or 2 year time span. That's how Rahu works here. And especially one thing you should see is that if Venus or Jupiter are somehow impacting this Rahu, your marriage will enhance your Rahu more. Marriage itself will enhance Rahu more because, again, the actions of marriage are not just for the birth chart. They're, again, spilling itself into other divisional charts as well. Okay? So anyway, guys, this is my analysis of Rahu in the 7th house of your Dashamsha chart. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. And if you want to know where your Rahu is placed along with our leader's title details, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.